Hiya, you right? Hey, buddy.
Hey,
Hiya.
hey you, how you doing? Welcome back. So episode number 2 of Connor and Joe's Music and Life podcast. I'm Joe.
I'm Connor.
Welcome.
So, Joseph, how was your week?
Oh mate, I'm not gonna lie, my week was shit, mate.
Same.
Actually, to be fair, so like last Sunday I had a cracking Sunday night, innit?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Good old Sunday.
Went to the old, so me and my mate Ben just decided to go for a little trek about, down to Denmark Street, see what it's saying.
Oh yeah.
And we went down to 60 Sounds and we ended up staying there like all day.
Best guitar shop in London.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck.
It is.
Best customer service. Best guitar shop. The best guitars I've ever played in my life.
If you like Gibson,
yeah.
look no
The
further.
geezers there are super sound.
But yeah, I went down there, played guitars for like fucking ages. After they were closed and they were setting up for the Blues Down, which we eventually played at, smashed it, my bit. But yeah, they let us stay for flipping ages. It was fucking cool, you know. We had a great time. But yeah, I mean, so my Sunday night was bloody great. But it turns out the next morning, you know, I had a little munch at Byron before we went.
Oh, is it?
And yeah, it turns out I'm shitting out my arse like piss, and it's, you know, I'm just there like, oh, for fuck's sake.
That's my bum.
I'm supposed to be going to uni to like these lessons.
Did you go?
No, of course I didn't go. Oh,
Do you have to call in sick or anything like that?
No, I just didn't go. I think you're supposed to, but I don't really know.
Why isn't he here then?
Yeah.
He's pissing out his ass.
To be fair, I've missed like all my business lessons because I've been hungover.
When are they on? Like a Monday or
Thursday? Because student night's every Wednesday night.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so.
I had a good weekend last weekend. I played a gig.
Oh yeah.
You were at.
That was that. Smashed it on the old bass.
Camden Assembly. I played bass with the old All Night Fire. And to be fair, the crowd were fucking banging. I really enjoyed myself.
I was going to say, the whole time you were just like, I don't know, you were deep in it a bit. But when I was there, I was just like vibing. I was like, I don't know what you know. It sounded alright.
Yeah, I dumped myself on bass and that.
Nah, mate, you were good.
But yeah, no, I had a few drinks there. That was good. That was fun. And then my brother picked me up from Woodside Park Station, which is near where I live in North Finchley. And he was like, oh mate, do you want a couple more drinks? And I was like, go on then.
Of course. Who doesn't turn down a few more beers?
So I got super fucked up, got super drunk. Coming into my house like, oh mum, the gig was great. She was like, that's good. And apart from that, yeah, I've had a pretty quiet week to be honest. I rehearsed last night in Roundhouse in Camden. They actually have a rehearsal studio underneath this, the venue.
I actually never knew that, to be fair.
And do you know what? It's actually like, do you know ICMP? Do you know how you've got the rehearsal rooms, and then you've got the production rooms and shit like that, Bear Max and that. It's exactly like that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it a college then, or not?
No, it's like an organisation that like from 13-year-olds to 25-year-olds, they like help you out with your music and shit like that. It's actually banging. It's yearly membership for £20, but
yearly?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But rehearsals are £1, which is fucking
right. How long?
As long as you want.
Really?
Up to 4 hours, I think.
4 hours. Fucking hell. That is good. The best thing about being so... Well, I'm not going to say that. No, one of the benefits of going to BIM is there's Pirate Studios over in Hellsfield, and we get that... we get to book a few...
Me and Joe were talking during the week, and we've hopefully soon gonna do something at Pirate Studios with the podcast.
Yeah, try and
just because it's a little bit more professional, isn't it?
Yeah.
But at the same time, like instead of say if we get like do bits and we get people on the podcast,
yeah, it's
we
just
don't want
to be.
Come back to Joe's flat. It'll be
come back to my shitty student accommodation. Nah, yeah, and hopefully, you know, we'll be able to improve all the audio and shit like that as well. And I get it free through BIM or whatever.
Yeah, so. That's one thing through a couple of friends who've watched it so far. They've told me that really it's only the audio that seems to be the problem. Camera quality's fine.
Oh really?
Yeah.
We're just using my old iPhone for anyone wondering.
Yeah. To be fair, it does bits. I think it does alright.
Yeah.
But
all in good time, you know. If this thing ever takes off.
Have you? So apart from the jam thing this week, any more musical bits, bobbies?
Any more musical bits and bobbies? Nah, not really. I've just been chilling here. Oh, I've been working on a few little jam tracks, which will hopefully be out soon. Maybe out by the time you're watching this. Who knows? But yeah, I'm just ripping Mr. Peter Nor out. You know, but you know. And they're not going to be very much. I'm thinking about charging. It's like 6 songs, £2 or £3 for all 6, 89p each or something like that. So you know, if you feel like helping me live for another week, get some food.
That's the thing. Being a student, man, it's deep. It's deep.
I'm doing everything I can to put off getting a fucking part-time jobby in it.
Yeah.
But
I'm the same. I recently spent £600 on a guitar. And I've been saving up for the past year. I got a 62 reissue Italian Black, which is fucking lovely.
Yes, mate.
It's quite sexy. But now that I've spent a significant amount of money, I'm like, because now Christmas is coming up.
Christmas is coming.
Got a couple of...
Do you remember we baited that the whole of last year at college?
Well, Christmas is coming. And so am I. And all that shit. Yeah, I've got a few birthdays coming up. And then there's the New Year. So November and December's looking pretty skint, and then I've got a few gigs around my birthday that I want to go to.
We need to do Rival Sons.
Rival Sons are playing the Roundhouse very soon, and for those of you who don't know, Rival Sons are like
they're just good.
One of the better rock bands in my opinion who are out now, but it's more like it's not like the bait poppy sort of rock thing. It's more like classic, like Led Zeppelin stuff. But I saw them.
It's not Greta Van Fleet with
Greta Van Fleet.
The fucking they're not ripping Zeppelin off. We'll just throw that out.
Yeah, in my opinion, if Greta Van Fleet were Rival Sons, right? If that makes sense. If like Rival Sons came out now at Greta Van Fleet's age, they'd be fucking huge. They would be huge. But
yeah.
I guess Greta Van Fleet as well. It's more like a lot of people ripping them recently. And don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I listened to a few tracks. The geezers can play. The guys can play their instruments.
It's just too similar.
It's just so like. It's like every other band ripping off Royal Blood now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I do love Royal Blood, but it's one of them things where it's just like it's all starting to sound a bit.
I think Greta Van Fleet just needs to find their own sort of sound.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. Like you can definitely go for the classic rock sound, but
it's
to be honest, it's more so the singer's voice.
Yeah.
Apart from that,
yeah,
it's not just his voice though.
Yeah.
Either it's his stage presence as well, and he does the whole.
But I feel like it's just the songwriting, the way he sings it, the way I don't know. It's just one of them. Just one of them weird little, just one of them things. But yeah, mate.
Have you been listening to many records this week?
Many records this week. I tell you what, Jameson had a new album out.
Oh, is it?
Which was pretty.
Did not know that.
It's a bit of a weird one. First few tracks are alright. It's a bit weird, but me and Lewis actually gonna go see him.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he texted me about it the other day. Hopefully, I think it's like later in the month, not like literally a couple of weeks away. But tickets like £15, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, right, yeah, hit me up with that.
Fucking
I can spare a 15 quid.
Another thing about the Roundhouse thing, if you sign up as it's like I think it's either emerging artist or emerging talent thing. So the thing that I've done to get the £1 rehearsals, they give you significant discount on tickets and shit.
I'll swear.
You can get like £5 tickets and everything. So, the past few days, Pixies have like I think they're playing 4 nights or 3 nights at the Roundhouse or something like that. So coming out of the rehearsal, all you can hear is like, and they're like they're right on top of you, fucking playing the gig.
Yeah, right. Mate.
I'll double check later about
I'll do it for Rival Sons, innit? And I'll just give you half of whatever.
Yeah, no, cool. If it's discounted at a discounted rate, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed.
Yes, mate.
You off on it?
Mate, I actually gas to see Rival Sons now.
Trying to think like what other bands do I want to see coming up. I know they've recently like announced the Community Fest, which they do at Finsbury Park every year.
Who's that?
I think it's not doesn't look that great. I think Blossoms are playing.
Yeah.
Not your vibe, isn't it?
Nah,
See, it's very weird that weekend. Right, for example, this weekend at Finsbury Park. Well, this year around the Community Fest weekend, which was like So the weekend of the 30th of June, 29th it was Liam Gallagher.
Yeah.
30th it was Queens of the Stone Age. And then
Queens.
Sunday it was like all indie like bands and shit like that. So it's such a weird lineup to have.
Yeah, yeah.
And the community festival, I think I could be making a fucking mug out of myself, but it's like separate from the Friday and Saturday event. It's just a Sunday event. So I know this year Blossom's playing and shit. But to be fair, I've been listening to Blossom shit recently, and they're all right.
Is it getting better? Or?
It's like there's a couple of tunes where it goes like it's quite. I wouldn't be at a gig going yeah.
But it's just a bit. It's a bit of like.
Yeah, it's alright. It's a good, but I wouldn't invest heavily in it personally. But it's a good bop to have on in the background.
I mean, I don't mind some of the indie stuff, but
well, you say that. I mean, I'm not a fan of indie music, and when I say indie, I don't mean like. I said it once to a person. I was like, "Oh, I don't like indie music," and they were like, "What do you mean, indie music?" Or like artists trying to cut their teeth and shit. Like I was like, "No, I'm not that dickhead." Like indie rock, that whole vibe, I just don't fuck with that.
Yeah, yeah.
And it doesn't help how I dress like a.
I'm an indie rapper.
Yeah. So I don't really fuck with that shit. But what have I been listening to this week?
Anything good? To be fair, what else came out this week?
Bowie this week, yeah, on the old turntable, my vinyl player. It's like I know it's kind of cliche and it's kind of bullshit to say, but it's a best of Bowie record. But it's got like Ziggy Stardust, and all that shit. Oh, it's fucking brilliant, man.
I love Bowie.
There's one tune I love called Suffragette City. It's just something about it. Suffragette City. It's just good vibes, mate. Good vibes.
Good vibes. Tell you what, actually, I watched Bohemian Rhapsody, a film. I don't know when it was.
I need to see that.
Maybe about a week or so ago. And it was like the day after it came out, if anyone wants to work that out. But yeah, I've since then just been banging so much Queen in it.
Yeah, Queen. Yeah, I fucking
watching bare documentaries on YouTube and shit.
It's just like,
just everything, man. Bare stuff on Freddie Mercury and stuff now. It's just like, you know, when you watch something, then it just like bare intrigues you.
See, I'm itching to see the film. Like, do you know when you go like, oh, I want to see a film. I'm gonna see a film, but you end up not seeing it. I need to find time.
Mate, I'll watch it again if you want to watch it.
Cool.
I'll happily watch it.
I need to find time to watch Bohemian Rhapsody.
Mate.
Because I think growing up as a kid as well, when I was first getting into it, I think we covered it in the last podcast, right? Like how we got into guitar and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But so around the time I was getting into like Guns N' Roses and AC/DC, obviously Queen comes up and you go, hey, who's this? Fucking incredible, man.
Yeah, man.
I think what was the tune I used to? It wasn't "We Will Rock You." It was.
I think what the one for me was. I think it was what was it?
What am I talking about? It was
I'm a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I don't know why you said like that one so much.
I Want to Break Free.
I want to.
Collar as a 10-year-old kid, surprisingly campy. I used to listen to that all the fucking time. I look at Freddie Mercury going. I used to love that tune, bro. It's a sick tune.
Mate, I'm not even joking. I didn't realise how good their Live Aid thing was until.
Oh shit! Another one bites the dust.
Yeah,
that's one of them. So, A Whole Lot of Love, right, was the first thing I ever learnt on guitar, and the second thing I ever learnt was the bass line. So,
oh yeah,
Another One Bites the Dust.
Mate,
fucking sick.
They cover in the film when the bassist like writes it, and they're all like, I'm not playing a disco song. Queen's not disco, and all this. He starts playing the bass line, and they all sort of look at him like, yeah, this is kind of decent, you know. Honestly,
it's Freddie Mercury as well in the film. I'm not playing a darling. I'm not playing a Queen.
Yeah. Queen is not disco, darling.
That's what he sounds like.
Queen is Queen. It's just
you get the teeth in there as well. Isn't it?
Honestly, in the film,
Roger, there's only one room in this band for one drama queen.
When they do Bohemian Rhapsody in it, and the like their promoter or manager or whatever doesn't want to or the record label guy doesn't want to put it out as their single. He's like, this is Queen. This is the last time you'll ever see Queen, darling. Like, it's great. The actor who does Freddie Mercury smashed it.
Yeah, he. Have you ever seen his other shit?
Yeah, it's really different, isn't it?
Hey, was it Mr. Robot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was the ideal guy for like, because if you want some, I know it's bullshit to say, but like if you want someone to play Freddie Mercury, you want somebody who looks like the fucking spitting image of him.
Yeah,
you want somebody to look like Freddie, and he actually looks like.
It's the jawline.
Yeah, similar build, similar height.
Yeah.
Was he similar height, or was
I
Freddie
don't know.
taller? Because this geezer's quite small, I think. Rami Malek.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really tell he looks like Freddie in the film, innit? But yeah, mate, he smashed it, to be honest. And to be honest, like, honestly, at the end, I nearly cried like fucking 5 times. The first bit is when he comes out and he tells like the band he's got AIDS in it. Like,
Spoiler alert!
Well,
Spoiler alert!
Rob, it's no secret he had AIDS. Everyone knows he died of AIDS, bro. What are you on about?
No, but just if anybody wants to also watch the film, Rob. Spoiler alert, Rob.
It's not a secret, is it? Well, it actually was till like the day before his death, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, the bit where he tells like everyone he's got AIDS is pretty sad, and just like they like really do the Live Aid performance well at the end, and it's just like
I heard that was the first day of shooting.
Yeah,
that was the first day of shooting.
Apparently, and apparently one of the like the hand double for the drummer.
Yeah, the hand double.
Well, obviously, because the fucking actors don't know how to
That's
drum
so
properly,
funny
innit?
to me.
Why?
Because like a cut of this geezer on the drums, like, and then suddenly it cuts to his hands and it's like, it's like different skin
Well,
colour.
no, obviously they get
Imagine-
someone whose hands is right in tip.
different skin colour.
Oh, mate. Just so blatantly
Back to
obvious.
some white geezer, like,
Yeah.
it's tanned, like, book.
For fuck's sake.
Oh.
But yeah, anyway, the drum hand double was a Bing graduate, innit?
That was it?
Yeah, apparently so.
There was a picture of his hands on the wall.
Literally.
Tosca. Fucking, he's repping the old Tosca
Got the
t-shirt.
Tosca t-shirt on,
They've
new
released-
album out.
They've released a record this week.
Fly by the Silos, I believe it's called.
We saw them live.
Oh, we did. That was...
About like a year and a half ago almost.
Yeah, it was like March.
No, it was June. It was summer, man. Summer last
Was it?
year. Yeah.
Was it summer?
It was summer. It was June. I remember.
Oh, of course, it was the day before our last day of
was it the
college.
day before? Oh yeah.
Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
Fuck. Because we went to that pub like with Darren in that after.
Yeah. Big up Darren.
Oh, I love that man.
Good man. What
Yeah,
awesome man.
Anyway.
But yeah, we saw them live at Y2 Academy Islington 2, so the upstairs one. Small little venue. I played there once.
Yeah.
It's a weird stage sort of thing, because if they don't have your mix like just right, it just sounds all wishy-washy. It kind of like, I remember when I played the gig there, like I think it was at the start of college. It was 2 years ago next month. Holy shit.
Fuck.
That's nuts to me, man. I played a gig with
With the old band.
with the old band, yeah. So it's in a way it's the same band, just I'm missing a couple of members. But it's the same tunes and stuff like that. It's the same genre sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, they played a gig there, Tosca, and it was fucking incredible.
They smashed it.
Remember
Man.
me and him standing there like front row,
Mate.
looking at Rabia and looking at Dave and stuff going.
Oh my god.
What was that tune I loved? That Gandhi fucking, what was it?
I don't know.
Do you remember I went up to Rabia at the end and was
He
like,
was like,
that tune was incredible, I loved it. And he was like, thanks man.
Yeah.
Just staring at this
I remember
guy.
his hands were so big, man. I remember shook his hand and they just engulfed mine. I was like, thanks. I love you.
No, I think his setup was one of the better setups I've ever heard.
Yeah, definitely. Mate.
And funny enough, I mean, I'm just going to say it now, I don't like the sound in that venue from when I've played it. But he had, I guess they're kind of lucky in a sense as well that they don't have a vocalist. It's all
that's
instrumental.
true.
So it's literally just guitar and...
They have like
and
one
drums.
mic to speak in between songs or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like...
But he had his stereo cracking at the beginning.
Yeah,
and that was unreal.
Sounds
That was loud as well.
Yeah,
because
because we were like right at the front in the middle as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, so drums is hitting us in the face. Bass cab is like facing us.
And you got Rabia's delay like watch. We're just like,
whoa.
Oh my god!
I'm cringing myself out now. Thinking back to it. Do you remember when he brought the pedal board up?
We're all like,
I was like, yeah, no, because basically the only people at that time who were seeing Tosca were guitarists, right? So we'd all be there and all like instrumentalists and shit like that. He
Everyone
brought out
was
his
just like-
pedal board and everybody was
Everyone's
like,
like, oh my god,
oh my god,
Strymon. I've never seen one in the flesh.
wow, what did I say? I was like, wow, it's like a spaceship. His
Oh,
pedal
yeah.
board looks like a spaceship, and you were like digging into my ribs going, shut the fuck up, mate.
Remember, this guy's proper baiting it out. He's going, hey guys, Dan here, Mickey.
Oh, shut
Hey
up.
guys,
I'm thinking to
Dan
myself,
here. Oh, mate.
oh,
I was just
stop
like,
the
oh,
lights.
bloody hell.
I need to sort out my pedal board. I'm still using.
Mate, mine's down there.
Yeah.
Shall I pick it up,
Wait,
show
actually,
the peeps?
I was gonna. Yeah, actually, go on, bro. That's a
Why
good
not?
idea.
Shall I have a
yeah.
little chat through it? Oh, shit, it's so dirty, bro. Look how
Fuck it, man. I've seen worse.
So, this is the board currently. Yeah, been a little work in progress over like the past year. I'd say. Look how filthy it is, bro. Every time I pick it up, I end up just like giving it a clean. But yeah, over the past sort of year, just slowly but
You're gonna
surely
rip
built
shit
it up.
off, are you?
No, I'm not gonna
How are you gonna show?
bother myself with
I'm
doing
gonna
that.
show them that here's the pedal board on my
Well,
lap.
you're just gonna get that, basically that. But oh, you know what? I might have to do some little B-roll when I'm editing this. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do that. I'll put myself through the pain if I remember. If
Right,
not,
so let's go right to left, right.
let's go in order. So first in the chain.
I want to talk about this with you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've had a revelation with this pedal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go on.
The
go on.
first pedal we got in the chain is the Riva Clone. Got it on Denmark Street.
I was with you that day. Me and Lucy were with you.
Oh, of course you were.
And we're the ones who were. I was like, buy it,
Yeah.
buy it, and you were like.
I remember I had to borrow a tenner from my mum for the pub that night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because I run out of money. It was a hefty amount, I'll say.
What about MXR? Have you had anything run down on you? Oh, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry.
No, I just picked them up when I brought my last pedal in it, just because I needed more. I was running out. But yeah, basically how I run it is I do the old little Chris Buck technique. Shout out Chris Buck, mentioned in the
Unreal
last poddy.
guitarist, yeah.
So I gain on nothing basically. Treble and output at about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock each, and just use it as like a pre-gain sort of, just like a rocket on the arse. It just sounds great.
I always said to you, Joe, that I wasn't a clone guy.
Yeah.
Turns out I am a clone guy.
Is it?
Yeah. So basically, with the rig I'm trying to put together, like now, I did some research. I was like, I need a good like overdrive, but I don't want to get something too TS90 like tube screamery. I know for a fact I am getting the over 8 special by Way Huge, the Joe Bonamassa pedal.
Oh yeah.
I always go on to this fucker about it, but I'm like, my sound's low mids, man. All my sound's low mids for the riffs I do and the fuzz I use. So on the over 8 special, it's got a frequency range. So it's all like low mids. You can cut or boost low mids, and then it's got external tone. So if you boost the frequency, I think it's 500 hertz or some shit like that. I'm not sure whether that's right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too.
But
familiar.
if you boost that and then cut all the tone, it's like instant big riffs, sick solo.
No.
Yeah, but sick solos and shit like that. That's what Joe Bonamassa uses for his solo leads. So I'm gonna get that, but as well, I was having a look at the Keeley stuff, and I think the Keeley Oxblood or this, I'm either getting the Keeley Oxblood or I'm getting the
Oxblood actually can do like really cool fuzzy shit though.
Yeah, but a lot of people are like, I don't like it, but I've seen a couple of demos where it actually sounds fucking decent. You know, it sounds really good. The fat switch and everything on it, it sounds. I think it sounds great for especially my telly stuff because most of my guitars are like single coil guitars. I haven't gotten round yet to buying a Les Paul or an SG.
Either have I want to save today. I want to go to 60 and I want to get a proper one. I think
I reckon a couple of years time, we'll go there together and get something together.
We can do a video.
Yeah, man.
Connor and Joe by their dream guitars.
I really want. I'm not a Les Paul guy, but as a band I've been doing like sessions with recently, and the guitarist uses he loves Les Pauls, and he's got a gold top with P90s in it, and it's one of the. I just want one. I want a gold top with P90s now.
I'm on the 335 part. I played the 335 at that jam.
I'm on the 335 wave as well, man. Ooh. But I'm after like I've told you already, but the Chris Cornell ones, the old Chris Cornell 335s that they released, I think it was 2013. They did like an olive green one, like a drab green and army green one, and it's got like filtrons in it. Oh, it's my vibe, man. It's totally me. I really want it. But yeah, it turns out I'm a huge Ryra fan. Do you like? This is the thing. I know you shouldn't really get into like the look of pedals, but can you still? I don't think you can still get this design.
Yeah, you know the shop I brought it.
Oh, is it custom to that?
I don't think. I'm not sure, but they still have it in there.
Because it must be the same circuit.
But the only thing they changed the knobs on them.
Oh, I love your one though.
Yeah, but they did have like the white one with them knobs in there. But they're sort of different. I don't know how to
I'm not gonna lie.
You know, like matchless. You know the knobs on the amp. They're sort of similar to that.
Oh man. Yeah. So yeah, it turns out I'm a huge fan of the clone. I thought I never was. Because I watched a comparison video on YouTube as well, and this one is all low mids again. Yeah. It's a bit low mids, but it's a great overdrive pedal as well. 'Cause I know you use it as like an always on sort of pedal. Yeah. But
I do sometimes use a bluesy thing, but
bang out the drive. For me, my riff sort of stuff, turn the treble all the way down. Bang it.
Yeah, mate.
Sick.
I tell you what, it does sound really good with. I have like just like a Chinese copy Les Paul, like gold type P90.
Oh yeah.
And
you tune that to fucking D standard.
Yeah, it sounds fat, but drive circuit in this like pretty hefty way up. Bridge pickup on the P90. It's because that bit more output.
Yeah.
Just sounds fucking great. But
just quickly before we go on, I was gonna say it to you. So I was going to tell you about the whole clon thing this week.
Yeah.
Ryra do another. I'm after like a muff type pedal. I've got a big muff at home, but it's too scoopy for me. There's one company called Friedrich Effects from Higher Barnet, which is where I'm from. Well, I'm in the borough of Barnet, but Higher Barnet's just down the road. Friedrich Effects do unreal pedals, like unreal fuzz pedals. If you're into the whole like Black Keys fuzz sort of sound, they do. I think it's called the Green Russian. One of the best muff style pedals I've ever heard, and it's the first time I've heard a fuzz pedal clean through an amp where I've been like, holy shit, that sounds amazing. Because I like to overdrive the amp and then boost it even more with the fuzz to get these huge sounds and shit like that. So I was either gonna get the Green Russian by Friedrich Effects, but Ryra have just released a muff.
Yeah, I entered a giveaway for it.
Oh, is it?
You remember I tagged you in
that
pictures?
was
Or was that the fuzz face one?
That was the like fuzz face Fox Time Machine sort of style one.
Oh.
They do a muff one as well, right?
Oh,
and
right.
Pete Thorne recently did. I was looking at some demos and I was like, that doesn't sound too great. Pete Thorne did a demo. It sounds incredible, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send it to you later. Completely went over.
Oh
man. But that's an incredible. But anyway.
Yeah, Ryra is sick guy. Anyway, next in shade. So bear in mind this is like clean boost always on. After that is the K76 compressor, just a 3-knob one. Pretty much have it set, just 12 o'clock, everything. Turn it on, it just sounds good. Just no other way of saying it. It's just one of them pedals.
Compression is a weird one for me because I don't tend to use a lot of compression because I'm using shitloads of drive anyway. So it compresses the shit
to be
out
fair,
of it.
I don't use some of these drives without the compressor.
Oh really?
Yeah. Honestly.
I was gonna get a way huge Saffron Squeeze compressor. I've heard good things about it, so I was gonna check it out and get one. Anyway, next pedal, please.
But yeah, so yeah, that just does the standard boggy compressor thing. Everyone preaches about this. Everyone knows how good it is.
I think Simon Neil uses that, you know.
Yeah. But fucking better people use it. It's
better people use it. It's a sick compressor, man.
It's that good. After that,
industry standard.
The latest acquisition is one I wasn't really expected to get, nor did I know about before I tried it. Is the J-Rocket Majestic Overdrive, which I don't know.
I was surprised you got that. You know.
Was I.
It's quite martially, isn't it?
It is, but I went to Peach Guitars. I had like a voucher for my
Peach
birthday.
Guitars. Anyway, I'll tell you.
Down there, Colchester, Essex, really great place. That's where I'm like originally from, by the way, if anyone wants to know. But yeah, went down there, had like a little voucher I could put towards it, whatever, from me.
How much was the voucher?
75 quid.
Oh,
yeah, mate. Cheeky 18th present from your auntie. Anyway, so I went in there. I was just like talking to the guy. I went in there to try a Thorpe gunshot, which I tried at Anderson's, and you know, I really wasn't that impressed with it. But
yeah, we remember that day.
yeah, I
thought it could have been the amp we used.
it was the amp because I tried it there and it sounded good, but not as good as this. But I don't know.
That's nuts.
So yeah, I was just talking to the guy. I was like, well, you know, Thorpe gunshot is the main thing. What else you got? And then he showed me the SL drive, which was a bit too much for me, I think. And he showed me this. You know what? I kept trying to make the other pedals sound like this.
Yeah.
And it's just
funny enough. I just
really enjoyed it.
I tried out the SL drive about a year and a bit ago because I was after that like bass tone Marshall thing, right? It was too much for me in the sense that it was very it was quite. I don't want to use like weird terms to like describe tones, but it was quite woody. But at the same time, there was too much like top end for me.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm like the top end.
It's ear piercing.
But yeah, I see. That's the thing. Like when you're a kid and you're growing up, everybody loves a Marshall. Everybody's into a Marshall.
Yeah.
Recently, I haven't been into the Marshall sound. Don't get me wrong. The classic amp sounds of like the Jubilee and the JTM 45 and the
JTM 45 is the best amplifier.
and the Super Lee Plexi. Those do. I mean, they do sound like they are cracking amps, right?
Yeah, they're good.
But I don't know. I haven't been into the whole Marshall. I've been more into Tweed stuff recently.
Boy, Tweed's
yeah,
proper good, man. But yeah,
it's
just a weird one. Anyway, after that is the Looking Glass, which is probably one of my favourite overdrives.
It's
one pedal on this board I had to take with me to a gig.
Seriously?
That
for all your drive stuff.
Just you know, like my standard.
It's so weird because you've got 4 drive pedals.
Wait.
I'm the rock guy. I'm the big riff rock guy. You're the fucking jazz blues.
Yeah.
Well, no. To be fair to you, Joe, you can play everything, right? But I was expecting you to have like 2 drive pedals. You've got like 1 million, right? You've got like 1 million drive pedals on your pedal.
The thing is, they're not like overdrives like most people would expect. They're very much.
They're quite transparent.
I'm going to say his name again, Chris Buck, but he has a similar sort of thing. Apart from the Majestic, they're all.
How mad would it be, like one day to interview Chris Buck? Hopefully, when we get a nice little studio set up, we can start bringing guests in. Yeah. But for the moment, like this is part of the journey. I don't want to be cringy saying that, but it's all part of the journey, isn't it?
It's all part of the experience.
But at the end of the day as well, just going off topic again, but we're doing this for the love of doing it, just because we thought it'd be funny to do it.
It's an excuse to get together and chat shit, basically.
Yeah, and have a bit of fun whilst we're doing it.
You know.
Upload it to the internet. If people like it, people take the piss out of us.
Fuck it.
So be it. Don't really care, man.
We'll give it back.
The comments like, you suck. Fuck you. Get the fuck.
Right. Anyway, Looking Glass. I saw it on, you know, Anderson's done like the 5 best bluesy overdrives.
Oh, yeah.
And this was on there, like the mid-price one. It's like 130, I think. I remember I saw it and I was like, oh, you know what? Let's just order it, give it a punt, give it a go. Got it, and I fucking loved it, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just one of them.
I remember the day you got that funny. Oh, fuck, I remember every day you got
it.
I swear I was there for that as well.
Yeah, you were. It's the first time we went. Fucking Peach, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, that was the first time we were Peaches. Anyway, getting off topic, I was about to say that the Looking Glass on his pedal board is my favourite looking pedal, but to be honest, the Rival looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
That looks fucking brilliant. That looks fucking unreal, the JHS one.
The Sparkle, isn't it?
That's a different switch to that. What's that name?
Yeah, it's the tap tempo.
Oh, I'm not good.
1, 2, 3, 4. Right, but yeah, saw that on the best bluesy overdrives. It's just a fucking good blues overdrive.
Yeah, it's great.
There's like a higher gain mode as well, but you won't need that if you buy the pedal.
You've got this many drive pedals.
To be fair, these 2 are literally just clean boosts. These 2 are the only ones that
It's the same fucking pedal.
Yeah, bruv. This is only on there because it's just there.
Yeah,
this will come off for another drive or a fuzz.
We'll get talking about that because I'm obsessed with fuzz. I know a lot of people hate fuzz pedals, right? I'm fucking obsessed with fuzz.
But yeah, so yeah, that's just on there just for the moment. But yeah, Looking Glass, good pedal. After that, it's Electroharmonic Soul Food. It was doing the job the Ryra done before I got the Ryra, and now it's just after the drive doing like an extra volume boost if I ever need it.
I mean,
Whatever.
this is a stupid question, but I assume the Ryra was way better than doing that thing than the Soul Food was.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
The drive circuit in the Soul Food.
Mind you, that pedal's like 40 quid, isn't it?
Yeah,
quid.
it's fucking
good.
decent for
decent.
the price. But yeah, that one will likely come off soon. I'm just going to throw it out there. Mythos Golden Fleece.
Oh,
Potentially.
yeah. They do a great clone thing as well, I think, don't they?
Yeah, the Mjolnir.
Milner, yeah, that's the one.
There's a Joey Landers signature on that. It was fucking cracking. Yeah.
They do surprisingly good fuzzes as well, man.
Yeah,
I've checked out their fuzz stuff before, but they do surprisingly good fuzz stuff.
But yeah. After that, Jhs Lucky Cat Delay. Yeah, it's just a great analog delay. There's like a few modulation settings.
Is it analog?
Yeah.
I thought it was digital.
There's like a vintage and tape ting in there. Tap tempo. Just fucking classic good delay, to be honest. After that, we got the Specular Reverb by GFI Systems.
That's an Unreal pedal.
Yeah, to be fair,
actually, it's an Unreal Reverb pedal, to be fair.
Because I was just going to save up for a Blue Sky.
I
was a bit like, this is like 220, and I know the Blue Sky's like 300, so it's like an extra 80 quid or whatever. But honestly, I think if you're not going to get a big Sky like the big boy or Strymon, I think this is the better option because you got 4.
It's Unreal.
Yeah, you got 4 presets for starters, whereas on the Blue Sky, you've got one favourite pedal and you got a favourite switch and your normal whatever the manual is, and then if you want another one, you got to buy the extra favourite foot switch. And
yeah.
So have a third or whatever.
But that I remember when I first went round to your house and played through that. I got lost in that. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I was doing all the ambient stuff, and you were like,
Yeah, but so you got 4 presets, fucking endless modes on here. There's like 6 different modes and a normal mode. But yeah, it's just really good. So I have like a short, like the presets I have it set up. So a short reverb, long reverb. I have like a shimmer sort of thing, which is like really cool. Like gives you the high octave or whatever you're playing. And then 4 is like a modulated one, but it sounds like chorus. So I just strum the first chord for Purple Rain, and it's like. but yeah, so that's basically that. I'm pretty sure they've just revamped it.
Oh, is it?
Like last year.
Done a new version of it.
New version, the Specular, Specular Reverb or whatever it is, and they gave it like a facelift or whatever. This is the old version.
Joe, I'll give you credit where it's due, Joe. You've fit a surprisingly decent amount of pedals on this pedal board.
Yeah, I know, man.
Because I was going to go for a big pedal board. You know what I'm.
Yeah.
I've been talking about going nuts for pedals recently. Like I said, I've been saving up for ages. But I'm considering just trying to pack it all in because I was going to get like a whammy and stuff like that.
Because I saw Ariel
huge.
used this one. For anyone wondering, this is a pedal train Metro 24. I saw Ariel do something similar, where for his tour, where he just like sort of squeezed it all in.
Yeah.
The only thing I do wish is I wish I could have got the power underneath.
Yeah, that's the thing. I know Pedal Train themselves do a very small.
It wasn't out at the time.
Oh, was it not?
No.
Because that's this past year, isn't it? It's quite. Could you fit it onto this? No, I doubt you could. No, what am I talking about?
The thing is, because
this is like that thing.
Most of the other ones for like all the T-Rex stuff are like they sort of stand out like that. They're sort of like people will know. I don't know why I'm trying to explain it. Whereas this is just like dead flat, just sits dead flat on the floor. So there's no way this chunky thing was getting under.
Do you guys just straight into amp, or do you separate it and go into like effects loop with the reverb?
At the moment, just all straight in the front.
So that's the thing. Obviously, sometimes there is a need to put it through the effects loop, but I actually
just a simple reverb and delay.
I quite like dark, dirty sort of sounding reverbs, like quite lo-fi sort of thing. That's what I'm trying to find. I'm definitely interested in the Boss. What is it? The RE20 Space Echo one.
Oh yeah, the floor pedal or unit.
The floor one, yeah. It's like a pedal version of the old vintage unit. But I think that does the dark sort of reverb delay thing quite well.
Yeah.
For delays, I was gonna go mad, and I was gonna get like weird delay pedal that you can do loads of stuff on. But really, for my stuff, I don't think I need it. I might just get a carbon copy, or maybe
carbon copies
Echo Plex or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I only really want to do the slapback thing.
Oh, or to get an Aquapus or something like that.
Yeah. But going off of Strymon, they do a surprisingly amazing drive pedal.
Oh,
the Riverside.
The Riverside is
the
actually, Sunset is sick as well. Yeah.
I know that. But I never tried out the Riverside before. I tried it. Actually, no, I'm a liar. I tried it out once. But before, I was like, I was trying to do drive pedals.
Yeah.
But it's actually surprisingly amazing. Yeah, it's pretty decent sounding.
Everyone was preaching it on the old YouTube.
Yeah, if you were to get a fuzz, what would you get? Now that we've gotten into fuzz, this podcast is going to be like,
which is the best fuzz pedal?
3 hours long. But no, if you were to get a fuzz, what would you get? Because it's very particular and it's so hard.
Honestly, I haven't tried out enough fuzz to have like a proper opinion.
Yeah.
But the right fuzz face would do me, just because I love that Philip Stacey tone, and I know he uses like
I
something
think he's
similar.
Clon as well, doesn't he?
He's probably got a clone. He's got 808 as well, probably.
Oh, is it?
TS 808, yeah. He's probably got tapping shit. That's probably pissing everyone off. Or the Golden Fleece, because I know I tried that out once. I know that's good. It's hard to say what else, man. Yeah, I don't know enough about fuzz, to be honest.
I'm gonna go on a tangent here, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on a tangent. I know for a fact when I sort out my pedal board, because I'm a big, like I've said before, big riff rock guy, big nut about fuzzes. I think I'm gonna have about 4 fuzzes on my board, 3 or 4 fuzzes.
Fine, you're getting at me for overdrives. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have like a bass fuzz, like a muff style thing. So I was thinking, your toes are butters, your toes are breaking me.
Look at this one.
Oh man.
Yeah, that one came off yesterday.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
So I was gonna get the Ryra muff. The
muff thing.
I think it's called the Tri-Muff. Either the Ryra or the Friedrich Effects one, and use that as my main bass fuzz. Then I was gonna get an Octave fuzz, so do the whole Jimi Hendrix Octave up thing. Nasty, dirty thing. Nasty.
Nasty.
Then I want to get like a biasy, squelchy, power starved fuzz. Do you remember I tried out the Conquistador?
Oh,
and I plugged it in and just
like...
went, and you were like, instant stinky face. That's what it is. It's instant stank face where you're just. Yeah, and I was gonna go and get like crazy fuzz, but do I need a crazy fuzz? Probably not.
Probably yes.
Well, do you remember I tried out the submachine that one time? MXL submachine with the 2. It's got it's like a Foxhome fuzz, and it's got like an
Andertons. Yeah, mate. That sound. I remember. I was like, mate, that's the fucking tone. That is the one.
It's weird because like. I'm not sure whether the tone was interactive with the Octave up switch, but there was something about the Octave up. Again, it could have been the amp, but there was something about the Octave up that was a little bit too top endy.
Yeah.
I know I'm getting quite nerdy now. It was. I quite like nasally sounding fuzzes, and very like mid focused fuzzes.
Cuts through.
Did that thing, but yeah, true again. If I was in a band, and I stepped on that, it would probably cut through. But as well, another amazing fuzz, which is unfortunately discontinued, is the full tone ultimate octave. It's got it's like the submachine. It's like a Foxhome. I think, to be honest, the submachine was based off of this, but it's like big fat low mid focused, juicy sounding fuzz, right? And then an octave switch, and that to me is one of the most killer sounding fuzz pedals I've ever heard. That's very good. I was interested in getting the Game Changer Audio plasma pedal.
Mate, you weren't liking that when I mentioned it a couple of...
Recently, I don't know. There's something about it where I watched a video of this Joe 60 Cycle Hum.
No.
Great YouTube channel. He does a lot of guitar. So he has a podcast as well, I think.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, the 60 Cycle Hum podcast. But he did a thing where a YouTube commenter, or no, somebody. What am I talking about, bro? So somebody commented on his video saying.
A professional YouTube commenter.
Somebody they comment on videos for you. What do you do? Somebody commented on his video saying the plasma pedal sounded like a 20 quid Behringer fuzz pedal.
Yeah.
And he compared it to the two, and do you know what? They sounded alike.
Oh, is
so
it?
It put me off a bit.
Oh, man.
It does that broken fuzz thing.
Yeah.
But it just does that. But don't get me wrong, it looks fucking cool.
Yeah,
Step
it
on
does
it,
look cool. On stage,
everybody goes,
yeah. Oh my god, your pedal's alive. No, I don't know. Yeah, what was that other fuzz? Do you remember you was showing me it like the other day in that Rabir video? It was like ultimate.
It was a Hayden fuzz called the Hairy Tongue.
Yeah, that's good.
The Hairy Tongue.
The Hairy Tongue.
Hairy
That's
Tongue
it.
by Hayden.
Yeah.
That's
But like, how much was it?
originally it was 60 quid, but Gear for Music, I think, basically because they've discontinued it, and I think they've got loads of B stock or back stock or whatever. 29 quid, 30 quid.
That's fucking decent.
And it's one of the better sounding fuzzes I've ever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy that just for the sake of having another fuzz. Before I knock your laptop off.
For 30 quid, that's like decent little purchase. To be fair, I might actually fucking.
But
think
then
about
again,
that.
do you want that kind of style of fuzz? Would you want a more versatile fuzz?
Just fuzz. I don't know.
Just fuzz.
Fuzz, bro.
I would say don't get a big muff.
Nah.
It's too like
You need to be.
I see. That's the thing. I'm
genre,
into muff style fuzzes, but the actual electro harmonics muff,
Yeah.
I think I don't know. It's too
muffy.
too scoopy. Right? It's too scoopy.
I don't know. It's just about using it in the right context. I think. I don't know.
Definitely. Oh, mind you, the MXR. They released the 808 Mini. No, the 108. What am I can't get my words right. It's the Mini Classic style blue fuzz in like a tiny. It's saying like the sugar drive enclosure.
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
Oh, does it actually?
It sounds really, really sick.
Shit, man.
I think it's fuzz bass. I think.
Yeah.
But that's a very, very good fuzz.
Yeah, I mean, MXR do all the fuzz face stuff now, innit? Because they're all part of Dunlop and all that, no?
They have been for years, aren't they?
Well,
no, they do.
Yeah.
I remember when they first released the Fuzz Face Mini sort of things that everybody's going crazy about mini pedals now, but they released the Fuzz Face Mini and I was obsessed with it because at the time I was a huge Gary Moore fan and I was a huge Jimi Hendrix fan, and all I wanted to do was play minor pentatonic blues and play like Voodoo Child all day long.
Yeah.
I went to Denmark Street one day, and I'm not going to say which shop I went into. No.
Wasn't it?
No. Well, we're not going to talk about the shop I went into. Right. You know, you can guess all day, and I'm going to be like, no. But I was 13, 14 at the time, and I'd been playing guitar for a couple of years, right? And I went into this shop, and was looking around, and I saw they had the new Fuzz Face Minis. And the shop was empty. There was no one there, and I asked the guy behind the counter. I was like, "Hi mate, do you mind if I try out the Jimi Hendrix Fuzz Face Mini?" And he just looked at me dead in the eye, and he just goes, "No mate, no, you can't." I was like, "Why not?" I was like, "Why?" I was like, "Why can't I try out this fuzz?" And he just went, "Nah mate, it's not what you want." I was just like, "Right, so I'm coming into your shop. Potential, you never know. I could have like £1 million in my pocket."
Yeah, innit?
Right. I was super interested in trying out this fuzz, and it could have been the fuzz. I don't know. I just think customer service like that is.
That's why I preach 60 so much.
Yeah, that's the thing. And then
even on their stories or whatever, they're letting like
like 8-year-old kids
8-year-old
play 12 grand guitars.
Yeah, it's,
I'm not even exaggerating that. If you go on 60,
yeah,
60,
they do. Even today, there was like a few kids in there.
yeah, I saw
like,
that. Yeah,
all Gibsons and stuff, and it's like.
This is what, like, hopefully, well, maybe one day when we sort out like a nice studio.
Mate, I'd love to get the owner on. He's such
if we
a
get
sound
if we
guy,
get the
mate.
owner of 6060, that'd be great. That'd be brilliant. We would love to do that and chat about music and guitars and pedals with you and gear and stuff. But yeah, 6060 sounds. This is why when I went into 6060 with you, I was actually shocked at how amazing it is. The customer service is just bang on, and they're nice, down to earth, like hard-working musicians. At the end of the day, they are musicians. They're not just guys who are like sitting there trying to get through their shift. They literally love what they're doing, and it goes to show. I know it's only been there for a year.
Yeah,
but
trust me, it's the best shop on Denmark Street.
And the reason why is
all the other shops now are trying to do what they're doing. Yeah. Literally.
Don't get me wrong, Denmark Street, there is a couple of nice guitar shops. There are nice people. There are hard-working people, and I'm not saying that. Especially the place you got your Aurora.
Yeah,
actually, I rate that. What's that? The Vintage and Rare.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think that's a very good shop as well. But there's a couple of stores there. Well, I'm not saying it's the store's fault. Obviously, I had this like one sort of encounter with this guy, but the day we went into 6060 sounds for the first time, you were like, "Oh, I want to try out 335," and we were just looking, and the guy was like, "Oh, you're right, man." I can't remember who it was.
It was the only guy, wasn't it?
Was it?
Because you remember, he was like putting the guitar back. You were
like,
just drop it. Innit?
So he was putting a guitar away, and we were looking up at this wall of 335s, and we were like, "That looks incredible. That looks amazing." And we're looking at the price tags, and it's like 12 grand, 15 grand, and we sort of looked at each other, and I've never tried out a guitar that expensive before. So we kind of looked at each other and just went, "Well, that's not happening."
Nah.
Maybe it was like a 2 grand Gibson, 3 grand Gibson. We would have been able to try it out, but we were just sort of there like, And this geezer comes up to us, and he's like, "Oh, you're right, chaps. Like, what?"
Yeah, he's like, "So do you want to try anything out?"
And Joe was like, "Go on then."
I was just like, "I'd quite like to try 335."
And he
just goes, "Any particular one?" I went, "Honestly, I'm not fussed." He goes, "Well, if you want to play something special," reaches right up to this corner and just pulls down like one custom built 335.
And it was like 12, 13 grand.
And he just hands it to me and he goes, "Yeah, that was 11 grand. I'm just like, right.
Very tone switch on it. It was, and then I sat down and had a play with it, and I was like shocked. I was blown away. But it wasn't just the guitar though; it was the customer service as well.
Yeah,
man.
Even when we went in there on Sunday, we were sitting there jamming, me and Ben.
Yeah.
We was playing, the 54s they got in there, with the Alnicos and the black ones and the white one with the big speed.
Yeah.
They're 10 grand each. He's just sitting there and playing them.
Oh, geezers, man!
And
geezers.
Even after they'd shut, he was just letting us sit there and.
I guess it's the same goes with Anderson's as well. I've never been in a guitar shop where
they just let you.
They just you can just pick something up and play it. And I'm not saying like you should, because I do think you should ask.
Yeah, so
but I went up to the time we went to Anderson's. We went to Anderson's like late summer or whatever, and it's the first time. I think you'd been before.
Yeah. I brought my V40 from there.
Yeah. We went up to Anderson's, and because like I've been seeing this guitar shop for like 5, 6, 7 years on the internet, and I was quite like it's something special when you you've seen this thing for like years and years, and you haven't gone, and it's been on your bucket list to go and all this, and you've heard about all their guitars and stuff like that, and you go
all the stories,
and obviously they have these booths where you can try out gear and stuff like that. And I went up to one of the assistants there, and I was like, "Oh, hi mate, sorry to bother you, but do you mind if I try that guitar?" He looked at me like I was an idiot for asking the question, and he just goes, "Yeah mate, just pick it up." And I was like, "Are you sure?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "It's got no alarms or tags on it." Not as in to steal it, not to steal the bloody guitar. But there's a few local guitar shops to me where like they've got this weird wire.
Yeah, just gotta run out.
They've got this weird wire system like connecting all the guitars. So if you take a guitar off the shelf, it will sound an alarm. Funny enough, there's a couple of guitar shops like that around Rams. Yeah. And he was just like, "Yeah, mate," and I was like, "What? So that goes for any guitar?" He was like, "Yeah, pick up what you want, man." And I was like,
"Oh my gosh!"
And that was a J Maskis Jazzmaster which I'm hopefully going to treat myself for my birthday because I really do like that guitar.
Yeah.
Anytime I have tried it out in the shop, I've gone, this is a bit me. And I'm not a fan of Jazz Masters. I don't like Jazz Masters, but this one Jazz Master is calling my name.
Yeah, man. I remember you showed me that cherry red one or whatever it was as well. The wine red or whatever it is.
It's the big. You're gonna hate me for this, and you're gonna hate me for this. But it's the fucking guitarist from Queens of the Stone Age, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I remember.
He's got a custom signature Jazz Master. That one's awesome because he's got like a Gibson style toggle switch at the top instead of the little rhythm switch.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. But I was surprised at how much I got on with Jazz Masters because I don't really like them.
Yeah, cool, man.
At the same time, I mean, I've just bought this telly. Now I really want a 62 Strat, like a black 62 Strat. That'd be, I don't know. Cause I've got a Squier Classic Vibe Strat at home.
Sounds sick, to be fair.
I feel bad saying this, right? But I've got an American Special telly. I've got a Japanese custom telly. And the Squier sounds better than both of them combined.
Really?
Yeah, hands down. And it plays a little when it's. I mean, right now it's in a sound state because I haven't picked it up in a while. But it sounds and plays better. The other ones look really cool. But it's like this Fiesta Red. It's the 50s classic vibe, I think. It just sounds incredible, man. There's something about it that like. It's really sentimental to me as well because I bought it in Wembley Guitar Centre when I was 12 or 13.
I've never been there.
I'll take you there one day, man.
Yeah.
It's decent, yeah, it's good. It's a good place to check out, I guess. They've got a huge drum
centre. Is it
big? It's in a big industrial. It's a bit like, do you know? I compare it to the size of Peaches.
Oh, right.
But
decent.
with Peaches, when you go in, it's more like mainly guitars.
Yeah.
Downstairs. Do you know how they've got the 2-story thing, the cowboy sort of thing?
Yeah.
The roof is about the same height, but like it'd be like it's separated in downstairs and upstairs. So downstairs is all drums, then you go upstairs, and then there's PA and guitars. I used to go in there a lot with my dad actually.
Yeah.
I remember I'm geeking out with him, going, "Oh, guitar!
Look at this one."
But yeah, that guitar is quite sentimental to me, and there's something quite resonant about it. And I actually look for lighter guitars now instead of heavier guitars because there's something it might just be me, might be a placebo thing, but I think they resonate a little bit better.
A lot of people say opposite. Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, the heavier wood, man, heavier wood, better tone."
Like, I remember watching a Gary Moore video, and he said like you can tell a good guitar if you strum it and you can feel it vibrating at the headstock. So I'm getting in your way there. My hands are right in front of your face.
My podcast.
There's something about like the resonating qualities of like a good guitar. You'll feel it at the end of the headstock. And this video, so he's like, feel that, man. Feel that.
Remember.
That's what my Strat does. So. Just saying.
Who was it? It was either Eric. I'm pretty sure it was Eric Clapton or it was someone. But I remember they always said like you can tell a good guitar if it's loud.
When you play it unplugged.
Yeah. They're like, it's a good guitar, man.
Yeah, which this what
that is
the old telly.
That's loud.
Yeah.
Sitting in
Mind you, I said that to you on the phone the other week.
Yeah.
We were FaceTime talking about the podcast, what we want to do with it, and he's noodling away, right?
Classic.
And all I can hear is like, I'll be like, "You right, Joe?" Like, yeah. Bring. Just this guitar and the speakers like, and I'm like, "Joe, mate, are you playing that through the amp?" And he's like, "No, mate, I'm playing it acoustically." And I'm like, "Oh, right." And I'm not sure whether it's the same when I'm noodling on my guitar.
No, man. I don't know. It's just because at BIM, like whenever we like learning stuff like sight reading or techniques and styles or whatever, blah,
Just
blah,
blow everyone out of the water, right?
No, it's
just like blame.
No, but we do it unplugged, innit? And just generally when I pick it up and just strum it, make sure it's in tune or whatever, it's just a lot louder when other people sort of doing it. Like I tend to hear myself a lot more.
You're looking around though.
Yeah.
Everyone's looking at you,
fucking peasant. Mate, the rookie mistake, just don't ever bring an acoustic guitar into that lesson and otherwise you're screwed.
Yeah.
Because everyone can hear it. If you fuck up, it's like, oh. Yeah. But yeah.
That must be so annoying. Does it get on your tits sometimes?
Yeah, there's this one fucking cunt. I'm not going to specify his name. Or potentially could be the same as mine. Just ruined it. Anyway. But yeah, but mate, you just play.
You just out.
You know, like the fucking teachers chatting about shit. All these guys are like proper experience, and I'm trying to like listen to this guy. My guy's I'm just like,
we had a guy like that in college, didn't we?
Mate.
Let's not say his name.
No, let's not. But anyway, even like one time.
Shut up! I'm trying to talk.
Yeah, literally. My our teacher done it the other day. He's like, Big Steve. He's like,
Big Steve.
This guy sitting in the front row doing like.
Just spat all over you, mate.
Oh, sorry.
That was me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you spat all over me.
Oh, classic British. But yeah, he's doing it, and just mate, just relax for a second, yeah. So
I made the mistake of doing that once. I was
literally
13, right? And I just got like a scholarship. I'm going to say scholarship because I mean, really, it wasn't a proper scholarship. But my guitar teacher at the time, he was a legend, still is a legend. But I was like, he was teaching me this lesson. Essentially, I got sort of free reign of an hour to go out of my like science lesson or English lesson or whatever I felt like, to be honest, and just chill and talk about guitars and play guitar with this like legend. And I was just like, yeah. And I remember once my like music class teacher at the time, she came in and she was chatting to him towards the end of the lesson. He was like, yeah, Connor's making some good progress, and I was there like, and I was playing in the corner. I was just playing this acoustic guitar. And he just turns around to me and he goes, yeah, can you not do that, please? And I remember, I've never put down a guitar so quick in my life. I just shoved it into the corner. I was like, because I thought me and this guy, like, don't get me wrong, like, throughout my years at school, I have fond memories of him, and me and him having like really fun times, and like him showing me all this stuff on the guitar, and him being a geezer. But this one time, he just got really pissed off with me, and he just turned to me and went, "Yeah, can you not do that, please?" When I'm talking to people, and I was just like, "Oh."
right.
To be fair, I shouldn't have been doing it because I was like.
Oh, was you like proper going?
Oh,
I'm just imagining that
shit AC/DC riff or something.
like a little old you with the old beaver.
The old beaver, innit?
Oh man.
And I think I was just trying to impress him or impress the music class teacher who came in at the time. I remember sitting there and I didn't have the guitar like this. I had the guitar like this. And I was going for it, man. I was like, there looking around. Like,
oh
yeah, that was good. But yeah, your telly.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in you for fucking starting to
Why?
relic it. I don't know. It's just risky whipping out the old knife, innit, and going to town on your guitar.
Oh no!
Which I look on the back and it's like Joe was here, innit?
No, I'm just gonna.
Have you done anything to the back?
Apart from that first time I tried to relic it.
Oh yeah.
And
do you know what? Get the old belt buckle out, innit?
I'll just fucking hit it. Ooh, yeah, that's the spot. But no, man.
Oh no, to be honest, I read that. I read all that stuff. You won't be able to see this, but maybe we'll do some B shots.
Yeah.
Over it.
Yeah,
more work for you.
Fuck's sake. No, I was thinking about this earlier. I think we should, you know, like that pedal show I've done, and just do like little gear sort of videos as well.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be a cool little thing.
I mean, we both got enough gear between us.
Yeah, we just do what we got, innit?
Yeah.
We can either absolutely rinse that and do each pedal individually. or just do
that'll sort us out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 videos.
You know what? Just throw the looper in there as well. That counts. But
8 weeks. 8 weeks.
But yeah, do it as we go, innit?
Yeah, no, man.
As we're young, we're gonna keep acquiring.
Hopefully, as well. We've spoke about this before. I'm quite interested in going to gigs with this, setting up a camera and having a microphone and interviewing a couple of artists that we know.
Yeah.
I just build it up. I have a couple of branches going different ways. Definitely. Hopefully have substance to talk about. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'd be interested in doing that. That'd be cool. Obviously, talk to people who are kind of doing well in the industry. That'd be wicked.
Yeah, definitely, man.
I think we did cover it in the last podcast about where we want to go with this. Well, we'll play it by ear. We'll do what we want. Like I said about pirate videos.
You know, you mentioned the little adventure hunt the other day. about just trying to find like really like niche little guitar stores in London and shit.
Oh yeah, the guitar safari.
I think we should film that when we do it.
Yeah.
I reckon that'd do.
Do you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna walk into a shop and be like, "Wow, look at this!" And excuse me, could you put your camera down, please?
Don't film in here, please. Yeah, we have 12 subscribers on YouTube.
We've got like, I think we got 1.
Yes, fucking me, bro.
Oh,
classic
jokes.
On that note, subscribe if you know.
Oh, do you know who I've been watching loads recently is Living Room Guitar Demos.
Mate, he's sick.
He's got some sick merch.
This like the Swedish guy.
Yeah, he's got some sick merch. I'm gonna buy some of his merch.
Yeah.
He's got this one where it's like an acoustic guitar and there's a hand on it and the hand's fingers are like crossing over. And I think it's a stupid jazz chords in like a speech bubble or something like that. It looks sick. It looks banging. I could show it to you now if you want. Be like Joe Rogan. Get that up.
Get that up. Get that up.
Get up.
Get that up here.
But no, he does wicked merch. But as well, he's a big Queens fan.
Yeah, man, he loves it, doesn't he?
Queens.
I swear he has like Josh Homme's signature, like 335 or some bollocks like that. Something along them lines. No? I remember I watched like a tour of his studio once and he's got like 335.
Yeah, he's got a nice black one, hasn't it?
Yeah, but I swear it's got like a Firebird neck or something bollocks like that.
Does it?
I can't remember. Or he's got Firebirds.
I think I'm making shit up now.
So do I, to be honest. Anyway,
I think he has it in C standard, and he does a lot of the Queen stuff.
Yeah.
He loves the old "Keep Your Eyes Peeled" riff, which is banging riff. It's dirty.
Yeah.
Dirty.
You should do it in like all demos.
He does it in a couple.
Yeah.
Well, I think I showed you.
Have you seen the sessions he does as well?
What?
Like he records bands and that. And he like proper produces them, does like a little live session thing.
I watched one of
man.
his like recording tip videos the other day. It was really good.
He's actually a really good producer.
He is, yeah. Another sick YouTube channel is JHS.
Mate, I was watching
JHS vlogs.
I was watching him like absolutely going. You know the boss one.
Yeah.
Where he's just like going through all like the boss pedals.
Yeah.
I was watching that one earlier.
No, he actually like. I know it's cliche to say he's doing great pedals and he's doing it because he makes amazing pedals. He's a great guy. I thought it was a big corporate company behind that.
Yeah, so did I.
Whole JHS, but when you learn to like find out about the personality of the guy, and he just loves music and he's always talking about
he's
his
a
favourite
joke.
records
He just loves pedals as well. I mean, in that actual video, guys, I didn't expect it to go anywhere. I was just gonna like mod stuff as a hobby. I didn't expect it to actually go.
A lot of companies start up like that.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, there's
I'd like to get into that.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool. Well, maybe we could do a video on it one night. That'd be sick.
We're learning to restore a pedal. No, but I was I don't know. Jesus. Well, I was just chatting shit. But you know, I was thinking about trying to like. I was thinking about trying to do some shit like that.
That'd be wicked. That'd be cool.
It's like learning how to fix pedals, isn't it? There's like a lot of stuff on eBay and probably Facebook sales.
Imagine,
that's like broken, isn't it?
Could be yeah. Oh yeah.
I was talking about it, like trying to just.
But imagine if we learned how to sort of solder the whole thing, did our own pedals, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Imagine, just did a couple of here and there.
Connor Joey Co.
Yeah.
Overdrive special.
Connor's fuzzy special. Connor's fuzzy goodness.
Connor's fuzzy muff.
The sleek muff or something like that.
Sleek muff.
The sleek muff. Do you know what? It probably wouldn't be a big muff. Like Foxstone or something like that. Or the most over top pedal.
Queens of the Joan Age.
Queens of the Joe Age. Oh, that's brilliant. What was? There's another company who started off like that. The guy just modding pedals.
Keeley.
Yeah, obviously Keeley did it as well. Earthquake devices. That's the one. I watched something on YouTube the other day. Earthquaker as well. Incredible. But the thing,
this stuff's really quirky, man.
Yeah,
I like
it's really cool. I think one of my favourite pedals they do is another fuzz pedal.
Fuzzy man.
I don't know. It's called the. It's got a bias control on it. You won't be able to fucking know it, will it? Oh,
No.
yes, Connor, it's
Oh, yes, I'm trying to remember.
Catalogue. The Dirt Transmit, that's it. Dirt Transmit, it's unreal, it's really good. Really, really good pedal. But the thing I like about the pedal world is that they're like the guitar world, the guitar company world.
The pedal
world. No, come on, man.
Yeah.
The guitar company world, like, there's some big companies where, like, over the years they've tried to sort of like get each other in the neck and sort of go like, "Fuck you, you're our competition." Whilst the pedal world, they're actually all buddies, isn't it?
Yeah, innit?
They're all best buds, isn't it? They're all doing the same thing. They're all they're not obviously. There's pedals who like create sort of like groundbreaking stuff that everybody bases it off of and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, they're all mates. Like, I think the guy from Jhs, which it's kind of annoying that I keep forgetting his name.
Josh.
His name is Josh, isn't it?
Josh, yeah.
Oh, great. Josh, I think he's buddies with Robert Keeley and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, man.
And I think the guy, George Tripp's out Way Huge. He's really good. Obviously, he's in with the MXR guys because
they brought him out, didn't they?
Yeah, they sort of Way Huge is a thing off of Double Up and MXR, but I think he's in with the Line 6 guys because he used to do stuff with them. He did the delay, the Line 6 big delay, the green.
The pod or no,
DL4.
DL4, yeah.
I think he designed that actually.
I swear.
Yeah.
That's a good pedal.
It's a great pedal, yeah, it's great. So yeah, everybody's sort of buddy in the pedal world.
Yeah,
I
mean,
that's
why
like.
JHS and Boss like done the Angry Driver.
Yeah, no, true, yeah.
Like,
but I yeah. Oh yeah, because he loves bass pedals.
Yeah, innit? It's crazy, isn't it?
But there's another great company, I've spoken to you about them before, called FUZZ. They do unreal pedals.
FUZZ.
FUZZ and drives and stuff like that. They do sick analogs.
Analogs,
mate. No! They do sick
analogs. Get them for your Xbox controller. You can't go wrong.
They do sick analog delays and like glitchy delays and ambient stuff.
Oh, swear.
The momentary switches. They do loads of mods and stuff like that. I think they're like a family-based thing as well. So I think the husband or the dad, or it's really bad. I don't know any of the names. I apologise. But he designs all the circuits, and I think then his wife does the screen designs and all the artwork for the pedals.
Yeah.
But their children paint on some of the pedals as well. So they have this one pedal. I think it's my favourite pedal from them.
Yeah.
It's called the FUZZ Demon, and it's like an OCD-ish sort of souped up thing, but it does because you hear the word demon by FUZZ and you go, oh, it's going to be super gainy. It does do the super gainy thing, but it does a beautiful like low to mid gain overdrive sort of bass overdrive thing. And because it's actually got a pentagram and a little cartoon demon on it, but if you don't want that on your pedal, you can get like a different design or a design done by the kids painted on it. It's cool.
Sick, bro. I love companies like that. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's great. There's another company,
family run.
Jam Pedals. They're awesome.
Yeah,
they do great fuzzes.
Well, they do proper like hand painted ones.
Yeah. They do really good like delays as well.
Yeah.
They're awesome. There's another pedal company who's just gone over my head. I was just thinking about them. I've completely forgotten who they are. Which helps.
Sorry.
Big Game Pedals. They do.
Don't know them, bro.
Don't know them, bro.
I don't know them.
They do it's based off right. Do you know the old PV solid state heads?
Ooh.
It's sort of like a cult following behind there now. It's
were you telling me about? Yeah.
A big like Doom following and stuff like that. But it does a great overdrive as well. It's a great fucking overdrive. So they do one based off of I think it's like the Death from Above 1979 sound and all that sort of stuff. Really cool stuff going on in the pedal sort of world. ZVEX.
Yeah.
ZVEX are good. Well, they're great.
Decent.
They're decent. No, they're great. It'd be cool to have somebody who's sort of niche to that sort of pedal world.
There's bound to be some in London.
Yeah. Well, like I said, Friedrich Effects. I picked him up. I picked
decent.
him up on Instagram the other day. There's a guy called Steph Carter who is Frank Carter's brother. He used to be
Frank Carter on the
Rattlesnakes. Yeah. So he used to play in Gallows with Frank Carter. And he started up another project. I think it was with his wife as well recently. I can't remember. I think they were called Ghost Riders. I believe they were called, or Ghost Riders in the Sky or something like that.
Yeah.
He actually teaches at West Harts College, which Marco, who we both know, went to.
Oh yeah.
Who's an insane bass player. He's played with me before.
Yeah, I've met him like once or twice. But
over his playing, he's geezer,
yeah,
he's a sound geezer.
First time I met him, we're chilling like by Camden Docks or whatever.
Camden Docks after our first college gig, and we got pissed.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but anyway,
he's just bigging up Paul McCartney.
Yeah,
man. Joker, and he's telling me, "Oh, your sunburst strat, yeah, like Frusciante, man. Frusciante's so good." This guy's jokes.
So Steph teaches at West Harts College, and I've started following him on Instagram. He's setting up a studio now, I believe, which is like it's a 6 studio. He does a lot of his own gear there, but he's got like JTM 45 heads.
JTM 45, mate. That's already
that's merch, isn't it?
Mate, I need to save that clip as it is. I'm just gonna throw it in everywhere. JTM 45 is the best amplifier.
Next to my head, innit? Echoing, and it echoes, innit?
I'm gonna do that.
Anyway, so Steph has loads of like Marshall stuff. He's Hampstead Studios, I believe they're called. Or
Hampstead. Yeah.
I don't think it's Hampstead. Anyway, he did a post the other day on Instagram going, "Are there any pedal companies I should be checking out?" I just picked up Friedrich, and Friedrich replied back to me. Friedrich Effects going, "Thanks, Connor." And I was like, "Yes." Oh, that's the thing. They only live down the road, but actually, it'd be cool to do something with him. He's local to me.
Yeah.
It'd be wicked to do something with him.
Definitely, man. Has he got like a workshop or whatever?
I think he must do it from either a workplace or his house. Even I don't know.
Mate, it'd be sick to go there. Just
he does specific. He has a deal with Guitar in Camden.
Oh yeah.
Regent Sounds as well.
Oh, sweet.
I think he did a custom run thing of Regent Sound pedals. It was like the big cheese wedge Octavia thing, but it had Regent Sounds, Friedrich Effects on the actual pedal.
That's decent.
Yeah, that's cool.
How much are the pedals? Are they?
They're well priced.
Are they?
They're really good.
Well,
because he's not a huge.
Yeah,
I don't know the logistics of it. I'm not a fucking big.
I think buying decent parts and doing it all yourself.
I think it's because he's like an independent guy.
Definitely.
It takes a huge
amount of time, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it takes a huge sort of price off the end of the pedal. So I believe the Green Russian that I was really into is like 120 quid, maybe a little bit more.
Bad.
But I think the deal, it was on sale at Guitar in Camden for like 80 quid, 90 quid, something like that.
That's good.
And it was nuts. It was one of the better pedals I've ever. One of the best fuzz pedals. Sorry, one of the best fuzz pedals I've ever played in my life.
Yeah.
And I was so chuffed with it as well because it's the first pedal I've been able to go clean into an amp with. Like the first fuzz pedal I've been able to go clean in an amp with and get a good sound.
Yeah,
I think that's the thing about fuzz pedals. When you go, this episode has just been about fuzz, isn't it? All we talked about is fuzz for the past 40 minutes.
When we have the title, it'll be something along those lines. Fuzz.
But yeah, it's the first fuzz pedal that I've heard going clean where I've gone, fucking hell, that sounds incredible. And then I pile on the gain on top of it.
Yeah.
More drive, mids and bass and stuff like that. And it just sounds
a lot
incredible.
of people do that with fuzz though.
Yeah. But I take it to the extreme, innit? You've heard my rig, innit? I go overdriven, like almost martially bass drive with a fuzz on top of it. It sounds huge though. That's my thing. Just sounds
fatty rig.
I was thinking about getting the Mastertron as well, going back to fuzzes. CVX Mastertron. It's a muff style pedal.
You said you didn't like muffs, but
no, I don't like. I like muff style pedals, but I don't like
the
original
big
muff. I've got one at home and it's just 2 mid scoops. Obviously the old vintage ones, the Russian ones and all that. I've got the Meat Spike and the. Was it Dave Gilmour who used the triangle muff in the 70s or whatever it is? They called it the triangle muff or whatever. What was it?
Yeah.
I think David Gilmour used that.
Did he?
And the guy at Billy Corgan at Smashing Pumpkins. They used
Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh no, Billy. I'm getting nerdy now, aren't I? But I think he was an op amp one. He's got a little op amp in it.
Oh yeah, lovely.
Electro Harmonics is just a reissue. They're doing loads of little reissue of.
You said that so fast.
I just can't.
Didn't even sound like English, bro.
I get carried away, man. What did I say? I get carried away.
Extra harmonics.
Electro Harmonics.
Oh,
One thing I noticed watching back the first podcast, when I'm speaking aloud in front of a camera, right? Usually when I'm with this guy and I'm chatting to him, I just speak like this. I'm being quite conscious about it. I just speak like this. But on this podcast, for whatever reason, my lips get all tight and my jaw does this clenchy thing, and I just start speaking like a meg.
wait, what do you mean, mate?
I don't know.
It's because you're watching yourself
So
speak.
articulate. True.
It's weird.
Um,
Because I was probably bare cringing at myself as well. I probably will when I'm editing this as well. I'll just be like, "Man, what are you doing?"
any
But yeah.
anything happened in the music world news this week that intrigued you? Fuck all that I've had to be
Same
honest.
to me.
Fuck all.
I was just one of them things. No,
Muse have a new album coming out in the next week.
not gonna lie. I can't really say I'm not excited for it after hearing
After hearing, I see Muse used to
the
be.
EDM track.
Which one is that? The
I don't
the
know.
gospel one.
You just showed me and it was like it was proper EDM sort of thing.
I can't remember.
Uh,
I might see them live when they tour again, just because I saw them.
will they play all their old stuff though?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
In my opinion, Muse's best stuff that they've done recently is the heavier stuff. But that being said, they've done in the early albums, they've done orchestral stuff. Lewis will tell you about that.
Yeah. Fucking little demon, just like he's got a cult following for Muse's fucking thing. Do you remember? It's like he was just like looking through one. He was scrolling through. He was like, "Mate,
No,
is
no, I
that
remember.
Muse?" And he was just like,
I know,
"Yeah,
that's
fam,
the thing. He's probably gonna watch this and be like, "You little fucker," right?
I doubt he'll watch this long. How long are we? 1 hour 20. Lewis, mate, if you're watching, congrats.
But I remember when I first started chatting to him, I was like, "Oh yeah." He was like, "What are you into, man?" I was like, "Muse." I love Muse at the time. I was like, "Muse, Royal Blood, Queens of the Stone Age, Jack White, all that stuff." And he was like, "Yeah, man, Muse's early stuff is like good, but I remember him saying, "Yeah, like, I don't listen to them too much, but they're good." I remember scrolling through his like phone one day, it was just Muse. I was like, "You like Muse?" He was like, "Bruv, their old stuff. Their old stuff is sick."
Trust me, fam.
Which it is like fair enough. Like the old orchestral stuff from the
It's quite mad.
and third out. I showed you one tune and you were like,
"What the fuck?" It's like some fucking movie score.
and considering they were like 21,
Yeah,
Matt Bellamy's going off on the piano. But in my opinion, the heavier stuff recently is being their strong point. But I mean, fair play to them. They're doing what they want.
Yeah,
They're doing what they want.
They do what they want. What they want.
I'll be honest with you. I haven't listened to many new albums recently.
No, apart from Jameson that I mentioned earlier. On my list is obviously Tosca's 5 Idle Solos. Not really give that a listen.
You listened to a lot of Stevie Wonder recently. I have.
So have I, bro, actually.
Yeah.
I've been banging it out. I don't know why.
I'm meant to be doing these. I'm speaking very fast again. I'm meant to be doing these function session gigs.
Yeah.
Upcoming, hopefully throughout all December. But on the list, of course, like if you're doing a function or a session, you gotta do some Stevie Wonder. So I think we're doing. I think we're doing Superstition.
Yeah, of course you are.
We're doing Superstitious or
Superstitious.
Very
superstitious.
we're doing Master Blaster. Master Blaster.
Oh, we jammed that on a. Wow, when the fuck did I meet him? Friday,
whatever it was.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Your Pirate Studios.
Yeah, man. It was just some mates from college. We jammed a few Stevie songs, like we always used to do.
I just need to get this out of my system, right? So me and Joe, obviously we went to college together. We played in a couple of we did a couple of the functiony sessiony things together.
Yeah.
I can get away with doing it. I'm not a great session jazz guy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. I'm a decent guitarist. I'm alright at what I do. I'm good at the stuff I do. But
no, you can do it, man.
I can do it, but like I enjoy doing it as well. But there was something as well. I felt a little bit out of place doing it because not that it's not my cup of tea. I love playing that kind of music, but it's. I guess it's because I haven't done it that much.
Yeah, the more you do it, it's like...
And I'm not going to lie, towards the end of college, like, I was more comfortable with doing that stuff.
It's like if I sat in with you doing your stuff, I'd feel completely...
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
I'll try it, I'd go for it, but...
I think you'd be able to
You see
it.
what I mean?
Yeah.
This charger fucking woke me up in the middle of the night because it was going...
I've lost percent.
See, it's shit.
I've lost percent on my phone.
Well, when we finish, you can nip that one.
Nice one. But yeah, so Joe started up. Well, he didn't start it.
It went down the shitter.
But he started playing with. So we've mentioned on our podcast. We've mentioned on our podcast. We've mentioned Lewis, who's an amazing bass player. Fucking geezer.
He's apparently he hasn't played any bass since Wednesday.
Oh really?
According to him. Nah, fam, I'll be making love to my Gretchen it. Just like, he brought it in, I was playing it the whole time.
Oh,
yeah, it's fucking lovely. How much do you want? Never selling it, fam.
Lewis and I, he's great.
Yeah,
you gel with him amazingly.
Yeah, musically,
there's like,
we're just...
There's sex going on there.
We just get each other.
And then Ryan, who, the first year of college, we never played with him because he was in a different class.
Yeah.
And then... we started playing with him. Turns out he's like the most amazing drummer ever.
He's just like some next level
I remember
gospel
the
guy.
first time I saw him, he was just like on the kit and he was just like
he sits up bare straight in it and he just like
he was like right.
Just like, what the
I was just like what the fuck? And he's got this groove. He's like his wrist work is really good. I remember looking at his wrist when he was playing, going, "Wow, he's fucking incredible."
Great wrist,
so he's
fella.
an unreal drummer, right? And they had this thing going on where they used to jam, and I was like, "Right, it's not my cup of tea." Well, no, it wasn't really like that. It was more just like, I'm a bit scared. I'm gonna let him get on with it. And then they just, I was like to them, I was like, "Oh, lads, I'm bored at lunch. Do you mind if I sit in?" They were like, "Yeah, man." And I remember I sat at the end of the classroom, like lying down, looking at them on my phone. And next thing I know, they go into this like, was it 20 minutes, 10 minutes Stevie Jam thing. And I was there going,
medley, yeah.
I was going, ah. And I did say it at the end of the rehearsal as well. I remember myself saying it anyway. It was going up to you guys and going, "Lads, I'm not gonna lie, that was fucking incredible."
Yeah, mate.
You're all like, "Oh yeah." You're all gassing yourself up like, "Oh." But it was incredible.
Done fuck all though. That's the
Well,
most
the thing.
frustrating thing.
In my opinion, if you start up something with them and a singer or even not a singer and just do your own instrumental thing and be like back, you're gonna do bits. You're gonna be incredible,
mate.
You're gonna be amazing.
We could easily
You look like a pop star.
You act like a pop star. You look like a pop star. You're the complete pop star, baby.
Who the fuck is that?
Mum. Oh mate, I was gonna say answer it. I need a piss anyway.
Alright, cool. Hello.
Sponsored by.
I haven't actually picked it up yet. Since you fucking...
Mate.
Actually, do you know what? You've done fucking bits on it.
Yeah, trust me. That feels really nice on your arm.
Oh my god!
Yeah. It does, doesn't it?
Oh my god!
Mate, I sanded that down when I first got it though.
Like clapping it.
Mate, I'm gonna do all the fretboard. I'm gonna get different hardware, like proper eroded hardware.
I think you can get like a proper company to do that.
Yeah, but I'd rather just learn how to do it myself or buy it. Get either learn how to distress that or get a different one. Get a distress one. You know, like you see, like the proper matte ones, innit?
I can do bits for you. If you want that.
Can you?
You know.
Or you know what I was thinking?
Do you like?
Just rocking no pick guard.
I wanted to do that with bar telly.
Yeah. Because I've seen.
If I get another blonde telly, I'm gonna do that. I'm like fly it around and shit. Like
yeah, mate.
But I was gonna get. Are we still rolling? What's
I might throw some of this in just because it's interesting.
Do you want a black scratch mark for that?
Oi, you got a spare one?
I can do a bit for you. I haven't got a spare one, but I'll do a bit for you. You know, the 3-ply ones?
Mm.
You know where the sweat goes away? Where So it's like what? Black, white, black. It'll go through one layer of black, there'll be like a sweat mark. You see the white underneath it.
How'd you do that?
You can order them offline and shit, man. I'll get one for you.
No, bro.
I'll get one for you. Anyway.
Yeah.
This is Jhs Tally. He's been relicking up. What is it again? Classic player.
It is.
There's something about your telly that I love, man. Something about the feel of it.
I don't know if
it's almost pinky as well.
Yeah. It's quite loud, as you was mentioning earlier. But no, it's a classic 50s Mexican.
Can't fucking see it. You're like...
I'm just adoring it myself.
It's a classic. Yeah, no, go on.
No, anyways.
Give me your fucking seat.
Yeah, you go for it. It's classic 50s Mexican strap. I'm pretty sure they're still doing them. I saw one on Denmark Street.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
But I don't know why I just took the tuner off. But yeah, I love it. It's basically just made to be how a 50s Telecaster would be made back in the day. So it's like, I'm pretty sure 7.25 inch radius. What is jokes?
Why'd you know that then?
I looked at it earlier.
What is strat, eh?
12.5, I think.
Should I show the old camera?
Not my strat.
Yeah.
No, go and check my Instagram out if you want to see the strat.
Hey!
High plug.
If you want to steal Joe's strat from his flat.
Yeah.
In
Watford. No,
yeah,
right.
Joe lives in Watford.
Yeah, basically made to be
slapping it. I'll distress it for you if you want.
No, but yeah, basically made to be how
Bring it to one of my geese and fuck it across the stage.
Yeah, but made to be how it would be. Oh, fuck's sake, bro. Your face is getting zoomed in like that. But yeah, basically, fuck's sake, bro.
Right, nicely.
Yeah, made to be how a 50s telly would have come out back in the day. Except it's not nitrocellulose.
You can get nitrocellulose ones though, I think.
But yeah, it's just, but the lacquer's more, it's basically just like a built to last one, so there's like no truss rod.
But that's not fucking good enough for you, is it, Joe?
There's no truss rod at the top, you have to like take the neck off to do the truss rod.
I see, it was the same with when I got my 60s telly.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about the truss rod thing. I need to take off the scratch plate, that's all I need to do. And it's there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
No,
At the bottom of the neck.
That's where mine is, so I can do it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I have to take the whole neck off. Do it, and it's basically just guesswork, because obviously the fucking neck's not attached to the body.
Yeah.
But,
I like how you can see the wood grain through the guitar as well.
That's why I thought it was going to be really easy to sand through.
But fuck me, look, is that...
There's still lacquer on that.
Is there still lacquer on that?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure there is.
You can sort of see the serrated. You want to sort of smooth that out with your arm a bit.
Yeah, but because it's just like, I don't know. It's yet to be finished. So there's one day where I'm just going to take the strings off and just properly go in on it.
Would you go in up here as well?
Yeah, mate, I'm going to
try.
try.
I kind of like the grain there. I like it being new.
Oh, is it? I might just do
That's just me, though.
a few little chips like that, but I'm going to try and get it like all,
is
like here. Where it's
Texas
like,
special?
No, I don't know. They're just like 50s. Whatever, yeah, whatever the fuck they are, just standard Mexican things. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get a little bits like fucking around here,
Would you get
around here.
bits
like,
done on the old fretboard as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that because this actually sanded off quite easy with the lacquer there. But you just do it, get like you know, like pencil lead, and you like rub it in there, and it goes like really dark. Like,
and funny enough, every time I restring my guitar, I get pencil lead and I boil graphite or whatever, and I put the shavings in the nut.
Yeah, that's a lubricant, isn't it?
Yeah, lubricant.
But yeah, the lead just makes it look, basically acts as like dirt. That's a little, actually, I got that off Mr. Pete Honoré, I'm pretty sure.
You fucking love yourself.
Yeah, I do love a bit of Pete.
He's a great man. He's a good man.
But yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do with it. I'm just going to try and give it a nice little relic job. Stick a custom shop sticker at the top. And everyone, no different, isn't it? No, I don't know. But yeah, it's just maybe change the pickups. So about getting a 1/4 pounder there.
Is it
extra
Seymour
special.
Duncan? You do the
Quarter pounder, yeah.
So to be fair, Texas specials are fucking great.
But
They are.
But
They're
yeah,
fucking
man.
great.
I don't know. I'm happy. Brass saddles as well. I reckon we're gonna change.
I'm doing that on my 60s.
But yeah, pit guard, more distressed, I reckon. Whether I
We'll
could
do.
do it
It'd be
today
cool.
or
Yeah,
just
we'll
buy
do a
it.
little. We'll do a little rig rundown. Gear roll, not rig rundown because
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
patented.
What I want
We'll
to
do a
do
little,
is just for the audio wise. Anyway, I'm hopefully maybe for Christmas or whether I somehow acquire it myself. I'm getting a 2 notes load box, the Captor, which basically means I can just plug my V40 head into the interface, into Logic. So basically, you can then use like all the pedals, and it's like a proper like valve amp sound rather than just all the shitty like Logic plugins or whatever. So once we get that way, that's how I want to do it. I want to do it with like decent amp sounds in it and like proper good sounds. So yeah, by Christmas hopefully I should have that. If not, I'll have to get a part-time jobby or something like that. Do you know? I'll find a way of getting this.
Yeah, that's cool, man. No, it's fucking.
But yeah,
I think there's something about your guitar, your telly. Well, I need to be careful when I say my telly now because I've got 2.
Jeff and did you name your?
Yeah, so I've got Jeff, he's a blonde American special telly, right? I name my guitars. I know it's cringy, but it's what I'm like. So I've got Jeff, the original Jeff, just blonde. I'm not gonna. I named it after Jeff Buckley because Jeff Buckley plays a blonde telly, but I'm not gonna lie. This Jeff, my telly, is taken on like a sort of personality of its own now. So it's just Jeff now.
Just Jeff.
My 62 custom is called Black Jeff. Call it Black Jeff.
Black Jeff.
Just because it's a black guitar.
Not in any other way.
No, yeah, it's just because it's a black guitar, and I couldn't think of any other name of it for it, so it's Black Jeff. And then I've got Saucer, who's my Strat.
Saucer
the Strat.
Saucy.
Good old Irish name, that.
Is it actually?
You're looking at me like...
Is Saucer actually an Irish name?
Let me Google it.
I thought it was just like your classic American. He's Sasha.
Oh, Saucer. S-O-R... Yeah, Irish.
Oh, damn. Decent.
Saucer is a Gaelic feminine given name.
Right,
There you go.
But anyway, that's my telly. When it's all done, and I'm completely happy with it, and we've got the gear to do the reviews or whatever, or just like rig rundowns or our gear, we'll talk more about it. We'll get some time.
I said to Joe before, I mentioned it earlier in this video, but obviously I'll be interested in doing artist interviews backstage at gigs. Be cool to run through the rig with them as well. Also be cool if we do anything with pedal guys or again like shops. We run through everything with them. That'd be wicked.
Yeah. Man,
like I said, I know I said it last podcast, but have you got a record of the week apart from is it going to be the one you mentioned earlier? Record of the week. Your record of the week.
You know what? I haven't listened to it, but because I've got the shirt on, let's go with Fire by the Silos by Tosca. It's probably going to be good. I know it's going to be good. I've heard Congress, the single track they had for it.
Yeah,
that was fucking crazy. Yeah. That literally tells the story, that song, with the music video with it.
Oh, is it? I haven't seen it.
But yeah.
I haven't seen it. I remember seeing them live though and thinking...
Yeah.
I think a few of the tracks are singles. Well, no, what am I talking about? Again, a few of the tracks we went to see them... A few of the tracks that were played on this record. I couldn't get that out. My record of the week, this week, is... I don't really know, to be honest. I'm going to say it's I know it's bait to say as well, but the best of David Bowie record that I've been listening to on my turntable is fucking great. It's great. There's like a couple of sides and shit like that.
Yeah,
it's,
Go get yourself some Bowie.
Did you listen to his last record before he died?
No.
Black Star. Black Star is actually. I think you'll
Is it
rate
good?
it.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird, a bit out there. Like Radiohead on crack in it with Bowie singing.
Radiohead on crack.
Radiohead on crack with Bowie singing and weird hipster like jazz vibes.
Decent,
Yeah.
mate. I might have to give that a listen.
Black Star. I think Lazarus is a tune off of it. Anyway, I've listened to that.
Yes, young fellas. But anyway, we'll leave it there.
Nah, we'll leave it there. Sign off the bad boy.
Sign off, right?
It's always just fade out. Right?
No.
Just fade out. Just fade out, bro.
Thanks for watching, people. Please
Fade
like,
out.
subscribe, and peace.